So this is part 2 of the LCD fix on my MSI GE76. So I've got the new LCD here. This is actually from Screen Arama. I got this on Amazon, and the reason I got this particular one is because this is the only one that had a 2-year warranty listed on the description. The other ones didn't have anything, so that's why this one had more, I guess, a few more reviews. Not too many, but let me take a look here. And just open this way. Let's see, this is how it came. As you saw, I just opened it. So that box is working pretty well. So we got it in 2 bags. Doesn't say Screen Arena on any of the box like they have it on the Amazon description. All right, let's take a look. And we have another bag and a couple of tools. Let me move this out of the way here. So we got a couple of tools there and the new LCD. So they did include a couple of strips for the glue here, or the double-sided tape, so that you can put it back on the cover, since that's pretty much all that holds it. This is the 40 pin, and let's take a look. This is interesting. I see scratches all over it. Why is this all scratched up? They don't look deep, but I don't think that, I'm not sure if that's the cover or not. So actually it is the cover. So it is the film that it has, so we're good there. I thought it was the actual screen that was scratched, but it's not. As you can see, remove protective film, damaged screen, call this number. So we're good there. Nothing to worry about. Let me turn this back and see who makes it. Now, I have 2020, but I still can't read these tiny letters. Enolux version 1. So this is definitely not the same as the AUC that it came with, but according to the description, it should be. So hang on a second. Let me grab the other one just to show that real quick. So here is the original. It's the same size. You can see same connector, black tape. This one's like foil. Not a big deal there. Numbers are on this sticker here. I wrote on that one. So we do have some numbers, which is good. So everything looks to be the same size. So now I'm gonna go ahead and install it. And even though this one's not physically broken, when you look at it on the light, you can see the big line going through here, that where it got crushed actually starts from all the way from here going up. So this was completely dead, just for forcing it closed with something on the middle here. It didn't physically break it, but you can definitely tell it's gone. So we're gonna put that away. Let me set this up and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you can see, I still got the screws in the same way I took them off. This is the cover that came out of that. Well, let's take a look at the strips. Let me see what we got in here. just kind of nice that they include this because I actually don't have any. I was just gonna use whatever's there, but they do have that, so I'm gonna have to clean that. So that's that. This vendor does include some tools. You already saw how I took it off, and I have some tools, so it's not a big deal, but it's nice if you don't have anything. Let's see here. So we have an X-Acto knife. If you need it. I'm at the wrong place here. So it's the Phillips screwdriver, tweezers. Oh, I like this one. It's actually, mine are kind of bent, so it's kind of nice. Just be careful. Those things are pretty sharp. And we got a plastic tool here. So that's pretty much it for that. Take these out. It's actually sealed. No, I don't need to show you that. Well, actually, it's kind of loose. Let's take it out. Why not? It's gonna rip it, but looks like it's just taped down here. There we go. So it's that. It's kind of loose. Why is this loose? Okay, here we go. So that's the handle. That's the bottom piece. I'll put some Loctite later on here so it doesn't keep moving. So tighten it, and then it's actually not too bad. You see? Is it loose? No, it's good. So if you need that, you have one. Now, the other thing I need to do before I even start, you want to look at this on the light, make sure it is not broken, because you never know with shipping. All I see is slight scratches on this plastic piece, but I don't see anything like the broken one. So that looks like we're good there. And I don't think you need to see all of that right now where I'm cleaning it. So I'm just going to put this here because I want to see where I'm going to put the tape. So I think I'll go ahead and do that right now. Now this one has it on the sides here, and then there's like on the bottom here there's one, and right around here there's another. The camera is above the LCD, so you can put it in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now let's see. And then I'll clean that up. Let me make sure I'm in the camera here. And yeah, I think that's better. Cool. So I'm just gonna grab one and just start from here, I guess. Since that doesn't have it. So it has it right along the edge here. So they're right next to the edge. The LCDs are so thin that everything's just really, so I'm just kind of trying to center it with this part here. Everything's really small nowadays. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. center that one. This is the tab to take off the top cover or the plastic comes. I mean, sorry about that. I'm pretty tired right now. So just gonna try to do my best here. And then this one, go ahead and put right on there. That's where the other one is. Wait, no. Okay, these two are fine, but on these, there's like a black double-sided tape, but there's only glue in the little spot there. So, let's see, where do we want this? I don't want to put too much because I want to be able to, in case it ever needs to come off again, you want to make sure you're able to do that. Um, so on the top, it only has like a little square like that much. And here it's got a small piece as well. So you know what? I'm just going to do that. I'm going to cut it. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Get 4 pieces out of this one. Let's see. Okay, I need the scissors. Hang on. All right, so I don't want to bore you with the details on just putting tape on here. So that's what I did. I just cut one. I have one left. I'm not gonna use any more because the black tape, double-sided tape that's on there already, it's still good. I'm not gonna clean that off because it is still fairly good. I mean, it got moved a little bit, but this should be just fine to put it back. So I'm not gonna bother with that because this should work just fine. Now, because I left this open, I went ahead and put a double-sided tape here to make sure there's no short circuiting because I didn't take the battery off. If you remember that, that's why I also have a towel there. I don't want to cause any problems, then any more problems than what we already have, or what I have actually. So let me, guess I'm good there. All right, let me go back and try to get this back together here. Now, just trying to remember if this goes in there before or after. That's a good question. Okay, I already tightened that. Okay, I know where it goes. This actually says left, and there's a right one, so basically goes in like this, covering the. It's not broken; it just came off. This covers the hinge. Now, the only question is, does this go in it or? Okay, is this supposed to go in there? Because I don't remember. I don't remember it. I think this slipped out. So there we go. Yep, that's what happened. So make sure you take care of that. This goes in here, and this should just cover there, just like that. Okay. This camera goes in here. Let me see if I can get a close up of that. That's what I'm working right now. So there's like a little groove in there. That's where you want to put that in. and this cable is actually behind this one, so it's actually pulling it. And I think it should be, well, let's see, where is it going? I was hoping to put it behind it, but it looks like it comes out of here, so it is what it is. So here's a little channel, if you will, where that cable goes in, but you gotta take it out to get this in there. So let me put this back. It has an L on it. Let me show you. Let's see, right there for left. Come on. Okay, I think you saw that. Anyway, this one's right. So it's just a little cover that you have on here. Let's put that back in its place. So good. All right, time to get this back on there. So let me take out the tape off and back this out a little bit. Right. Well, let's see if we can get this back on there. So that's all I can do. Let me see here. Camera, everything's intact. You definitely don't want to put your finger on that. Now, the reason I say these things are very sensitive is because the older models of computers, they used to have like a bracket. So you used to have screws that went into the actual panel. This one's actually aluminum, so that's a good thing. It's not plastic, but they used to screw on there, so it was easier to take them off and put them back on. Now we just slap them on there and glue them, if you will. Now, tricky part is this one here, because this slides forward. Now, let's see, can I slide it forward without moving it too much? The good thing is this is metal here, so I can use my light. However, this here, it's hard to see. It's not like the ones that snap in there. This one actually slides in. And because it's so tiny, I can barely see it. Let me see. Come on. Alright, this is gonna take me a while. Let's see here. There's no clip that you pull up. It just has to slide back this way. But it's definitely easier said than done. Okay, come on, get in there. You don't want to force it. It should just go and real easy, but it is not. Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to take it under the microscope because it's really hard to see that tiny connector. I definitely don't want to break it. So I gotta look under the mic and I'll be back. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you that because I'm just having a hard time even with the light. So let me put it under the magnifier and then I'll be back. Okay, I got it in there. And you definitely want to be gentle on that. So I'm gonna put this back on there. It's all the way in. Now, I just gotta pull it back. So I'm not gonna take the tape right now. I'm gonna turn it on and check it to make sure the LCD is good before I go ahead and completely glue it down. The battery and everything's on there. The cover is off, but I have the towel here, so let's take a look. Just want to make sure it is working the way it's supposed to. Nice, beautiful. Check this out. It's actually working, and it looks great. Let me take it off you. There you go. Okay, does show red. Just doesn't look that way from here. So this should be a matte panel, not like this shiny because of the cover that it has. So here it is. Beautiful. All right, let me finish this. And, okay, I just took the tape off, or the blue tape off from here. Now I just noticed a slight mistake. This tabs to where you pull the glue. This should have been on the top because that's where it opens first. Doesn't really matter. You can open it from the bottom. I think it would have been easier because the first time I did it, the top opened first. So you may want to have the tabs on the top. These are just extra tabs, but it's all there. So let me center it and get it back on here. I want to put some more tape on here. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. I'll use this piece that I already have just to make sure it doesn't come off or gets pulled down there somewhere. So that's that. Here goes the new one. There's the tape here. And it should be here. Okay, now I can push this back to the groove. And okay, our new LCD is in. make sure it doesn't come off. Now, the tricky part. Okay, I need to take this off because I need to put the cover on here. So let's do that. Yep, matte finish, shiny finish on the tape. The reason I like that one too, and that's how it came, is because you don't get all that reflection. Let's throw that over there. So here is my cover hanging. Let me see here, what do we have? What is this thing? It's got a little metal piece here. And this goes on this side. Now there's a little square in there where this goes, so that's kind of how you line it up. And as you can see, it has the old tape. I'm going to leave that tape. I did order some of this tape, but again, this is pretty new, so I'm just going to leave it and just reuse it that way. So I'm going to start with lining that up, and this has been hanging on the back here on something. So let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, I thought that was interesting. Because again, you don't screw the covers on, you just glue them now. From I can tell. There we go. This should line up automatically, I think. That's interesting. Doesn't really want to line up that way. I'll try to line up the camera. There we go. That's lined up. That's lined up. That's not lined up. So off to the left or right. This is the easy part. Okay. Get some light in here just to make sure you're covering the side of the way. Because if not, you have a gap where dirt and they can go right through it. So basically, I'm butting it right to the edge just to make sure there's no gap. And I'll be honest, I don't know how long or how well this is gonna hold. But like I said, I have some more tape on the way. So let me see here. So go in into a square. Yes, it did. Up there. Okay. It's just a plastic cover. It's kind of finicky, but seems to work. Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. There's nothing special about it. So I'm just gonna hear that. Okay, camera, it is center, I think. Yep. Well, the good thing is I can always take that off and recenter that again. I mean, I'm doing the best I can with what I can see here. Okay, this needs to go up a little bit, maybe. this is the good part. You can just reseat it. Okay. There we go. All right. Cool. Now, lines up better. There we go. Yep. Okay, don't push too hard. Remember, this feels kind of funky here. Do I need to go up more? I don't think I can go up more. Yeah, this is. Feel an edge on here. Hang on. There we go. Okay, yep, I need it to go up a little more. Might as well just take it off, because if not, if you keep pulling it, it just feels like you're gonna rip it. And then just line it up with the bottom edge, and that feels better. Okay, jabbing. So, all right, learn. Line that up again on the bottom here first. Okay, did not work. Let's see here. Come on, this is too light. Off. Nothing. Now that I know I need to line this at the edge, we'll start at the bottom. Make sure it's not popping out. Make sure it's right here. Okay, that looks good. Now let's try to get the sides here. Looks good. It's hard to see because it's all black and can't really see the edge on here. So you just gotta touch it and make sure it's nice and flush there. Get that lined up. Then when you do that, the top kind of comes out. We got all this lined up, so that should go. But these corners are not jiving too well. It's like it's on top of it. So fine. That's how that should be. Just push it in there. Okay, looks like that did it. Okay, that looks good. Okay. Now this is flush with the edge and I don't hear it anymore. It's not popping out. So that's good. Alright, so I think the hardest part was this cover. It's a little finicky. If it starts coming off, I'll just add some more tape. But that's just pretty much what that is. So that's done. I'm gonna go ahead and put the bottom cover so it's closing fine. I'm gonna put all the covers back. I'm not gonna do it over here. I'm already at 36 minutes, so let me skip that and get back to you once I finish this. Well, I guess you guys might want to see this part, just putting all these covers back on here. So we want to, this basically slides on there. Open it, make it easier. There we go. I think that's done. Just the cover there. Looks good. All right. Bottom cover. So we want to put the back first because that's where you have your connections. Make sure those line up. This should just snap back in there. There we go. Now it's snapped in. Okay, one more here. It's not good. It's not good. This one hasn't snapped in. Okay, there we go. That's good. That's done. Go right here. And it should be good. This one will go in. Good. All right. You really gotta be careful. This plastic is just so flimsy. Okay. All right, I'm gonna pause this for a minute. I want to make sure everything's good. Okay, let's zoom in. Okay, come on, right there. Too much. So now it was just the plastic kind of finicky. You just kind of have to wiggle it a little bit, and that's pretty much it. So we have 4 screws. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the back, and I should have 4 here. 2, 4. Let's start with those. They're all the same size, so we're okay. As you can see, I have this little rubber piece left that I forgot to put down there, but that goes under the LCD cover that's in the front, so I don't need to have this open, and that is why I'm just putting it back together. Just might as well finish it. Because I don't need to worry about those too much. I can just lift it and put that piece of foam in there, and I think that's probably why it was moving too. So that's what happens when you have nothing but plastic. Just the front cover is aluminum, which is kind of sad for the price the computers are now. I wish both sides were aluminum. I was at Best Buy today looking at their computers, and they're even thinner and they're all plastic as well, which kind of sucks because if you have to fix that, and you're gonna probably break a lot of plastic, even without trying. All you have to probably do is look at it, and it's not gonna be fun because they don't have brackets. So you can see everything's just glued on, but hopefully they'll change the way they make them and make them a little easier to fix. But that's wishful thinking. Since everything is going so small, they just don't use a lot of screws for whatever reason. But all right, so that's back, and I gotta see if we can stick this back in there. See, all the edges are good. The LCDs in. It just feels pretty nice to have that back. Now, just gotta bring this back out. So I'm glad I don't even have new tape because then it would be harder to do this. Just gotta come back. Come on. See, it sticks on pretty well. So there we go. Yeah, that's it right there. Just goes in there, and that's pretty much it. So stick it, and it literally stays there. So that's good. All right, every little part is back in place. So that's good. Just flimsy cover, so. But I have a computer, a working computer again, or laptop, which is pretty cool. Let me see here. So that's pretty cool. Laptop's working again. Everything's nice and bright, I believe. So let me see if I can make it brighter. Where are you? right here. Yep, that's the brightest it'll go. And down. Same thing as the other one. So far, I can tell you that's a good LCD from whatever arena. If anybody wants the link to this one, I can put it on there on the comments. But yeah, there's the GE76 Raider LCD replacement.